Merry Christmas, everyone. Eric and Eric here. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing very good. We hope everyone's having a very Merry Christmas. We couldn't stay away from YouTube. We've had a beautiful Christmas morning here. We thought we'd come on the air and broadcast live for a little bit and just tell you about our Christmas and really ask about your Christmas. So, have you had a good Christmas morning there, little Junior?
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was mind blowing as well.
Very cool.
My gift is right behind me there. It's right
Put
next to Santa.
put the microphone up to your mouth and just tell everybody what you got this morning.
I got a gift, not a Gibson, an Epiphone SG Pro, a
Correct?
professional SG. That's right there. Say hi.
That's the eye. And what else did you get?
I got the Walking Dead. It's a McFarlane brand. It's a Lucille bat. It's life size. It's 32 inches. I made a video of me comparing it to my other wooden bat that it was going to be made into a Sandman from Team Fortress 2. Only gamers should know what that is. And it's basically just a crack in the baseball bat and just a little bit of like electrical tape around it.
But your baseball bat, the one that you're talking about, the Lucille bat, it's as heavy as a regular wooden bat, isn't
Yes,
it? Yeah,
yes, and
cool.
I actually made a video on it, and it's as tall as that one, so it's basically an exact replica. Surprisingly, it's plastic, but it's there's like a chunk at the top, which is probably like just full plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard and heavy. It's as heavy as the wooden bat, which is pretty surprising.
Very cool. And you got some other Walking Dead stuff as well. A little bit, I guess. What else you got?
I got 4 Funko Pops. Some people will know what that is.
Little vinyl figures. You can probably
Yeah.
see a couple back there on the shelf for you.
There's the
Breaking Bad
Heisenberg
guys.
and Heisenberg and Pinkman with the RV.
Mm-hmm.
And I got, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's thing. You got the Freddy Fazbear, the Foxy, and the Bonnie. So that's pretty cool. And I got a thing that's not included with Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a what was it?
We got the Daryl Dixon. From
Yeah,
Walking Dead.
yeah, the Daryl Dixon from the new series in The Walking Dead, like the new Funko Pop series of it, which is where you can get Negan, and I'm like a huge Walking Dead and Funko Pop fan.
Yeah. Now, what about to go with the guitar?
The guitar? Yes, Dad did a review on this, and you guys should know what it is. It's the Katana amp. I got that for Christmas as well.
From Boss, yeah.
From Boss, and hello Yoshi if you're watching.
It's like morning time for him right now.
Yeah. And
it sounds really good. We were playing out this morning. He was playing through the amp for quite a while with the SG.
And Dad got me an extra cable, so that's pretty
so he's
awesome.
not bumming cables from me all the time. But actually, the brown sound on there, I hooked up the Purple Wolfgang standard, and it was really nice. A little bit of delay, a little bit of reverb, sounded quite nice. One of the other things that he got for Christmas, this was one of those things I was commenting on Facebook. I was really bummed last night because it was one of those things, as any parent will know, when it comes to Christmas, you want to be the super mom or the super dad with one certain gift, and it's one of the gifts that the kids want the most. And the one that he wanted the most, it was not as expensive as any of the other gifts, but it was the most important. And these things here, they're called Camion, or how do you pronounce it, Eric?
It's Camion glasses. They are LED things where you can get your phone. I don't have it with me right now, so I can't demonstrate it, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't going to anyways.
No, we can't actually.
Camion is a LED light up glasses where you can connect it to your phone and just create or find public things that people have made. I know some people in the world who may be possibly watching this who probably not
own some. Right.
So if you're one of them, I can't really explain it because I'm in the show right now, and we're just gonna get on with some gear questions and some questions from last show that we picked. So whoever owns them, just tell the people who don't know who they are.
Yeah. The problem was is they were dead on arrival, which is sad. Any parent can tell you that, it's when you get a Christmas gift dead on arrival, it's a bit of a bummer. So they just didn't power on. And I bought them through eBay, but through a Canadian distributor, which was cool, being that I'm in Canada. And so I tried new batteries. I tried everything, and it didn't power up. So that was a bummer. And I knew he would be bummed out about that. So last night, literally, probably around 11 o'clock, I didn't expect to get any answer. I just wanted to at least start the conversation. And I had went to eBay and I replied back to the seller, contact seller, and I said, the units were dead on arrival. Is there anything you can do? And literally not more than 2 minutes, maybe a minute, there's an email reply back from the fellow saying, very sorry to hear about that. We want to help you with this. And they had 100% positive feedback. So they obviously didn't want to, jeopardize their feedback. And they said, try this. It was a troubleshooting technique. Basically, take out one of the two batteries, hold a power button and reset it because it's like a computer. That didn't do it either. A second email followed up after that and said, look, we'll be more than happy to ship them back at our expense. We're going to expedite another pair out to you, and we're going to give your son a little gift for the trouble. So, that's amazing. And I was saying online earlier that kind of customer service is very rare these days. So he's happy. It was a exciting Christmas experience, like before giving him the gift, and then it was a sad Christmas experience when he had this dud, and then now it's making good. So everyone's happy and very, very cool.
It's a good thing. I mean, even though one of the things I was hoping for more for Christmas was the Chemion glasses. Mm-hmm. I was so upset when my dad told me that they were and showed me that they were broken. It was so depressing.
But at least we have a fix now, right?
And the guy, who was a guy or girl, I'm not sure, was so kind enough to exchange them and give an extra gift with it.
Yeah, we don't know what that is, but anything is nice, right? You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is or who it was from, or what it was at all. It just matters that he knows.
He recognized it. Yeah,
he recognized it.
Hey, how would you like to do what Mark normally does on the show? Mark does all the chat. Can you read the chat from there and just say hi to people that are joining in? Or you can read it over here if that's easier for you on the screen.
Hello, Mom.
Mom is Poison Ivy. Can you read his name up the top? Start from the top up there.
Darren Moore says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Darren. EVH Gary Discussion says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, whoever that is.
That's actually us.
Billy Shelton says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. A guitar wannabe, EVH in all capitals, says Merry Christmas, everyone. What did Santa get you? I already explained.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Craig Rendles, if I'm pronouncing that right. Merry Christmas, guys. Guitar wannabe says, dang, got to go eat. They are calling. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Again. And a Happy New Year. And Mom says, enjoy. Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to you too, Mom. And
Very nice.
And she just says hi to me.
That's nice. If anyone was watching at the beginning there, I'm not sure when people tuned in, but at the beginning of the show, we had a little bit of a Christmas jingle there, and that was very, very nice. That was our very, very good friend, Charlie Stinchcombe over in London, Liquid Charlie guitarist, doing his jingle bells. And I was just talking to him momentarily just before I went live. I asked his permission first if I could play that. And he said that was cool to do. And I wanted to bring you something a little different than just the normal intros. It's Christmas, right? So Charlie does it best. So I downloaded the video very quickly and got it into the rotation, into the software here. So, and I think Charlie might be watching. He was going to pop in. And I know this is a very regular time for people in Eastern Standard Time, my time zone, our time zone. This is getting close to dinner time, and we're going to be doing that soon too. We're very looking forward to a nice roast of ham and some scalloped potatoes. Only the way Sandra Lee knows how to do it. Phenomenal. Right?
Mm-hmm. Also, for people who are just tuning in, when we were talking about it, you could A, rewind everything and hear what I was talking about. Or B, I can just tell you one thing I got right now, but you can do both at the end. I got ASG Pro for Christmas and a Katana amp and a whole bunch of more wacky stuff that's pretty awesome to be
Very
honest.
cool. And you know what? Speaking of some of the Christmas stuff too, like you don't see this, Eric, because you're not on Facebook yet. Anyways, we're gonna probably get him a Facebook account sometime soon and monitor that very closely. But scrolling through the feed, I got to see a lot of really cool. Some of my friends, like, and a lot of Van Halen fans. Obviously, that's what brings us all together. But I saw some really, really cool stuff. And speaking of Liquid Charlie, he got he got some nice stuff from the EVH. I think from the Van Halen store, some EVH gear. He got the nice straight black and gray kind of stealth toque. He got the EVH bar stool, which is nice. You saw that?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Very nice. And I think it's the lower one. I told Sandra that's one I want to get to. It's a little bit lower, so when you're playing guitar, you can still reach your pedals and stuff like that. A lot of it, Guitar Wannabe. I think he got. Microstack and some of the mini guitars, and you scroll down through your timeline, you see all this really, really cool Van Halen stuff, and obviously you're surrounded by Van Halen fans seeing all this stuff. But I think everyone was had a very good Christmas and very fortunate, and the gifts, it's not all about the gifts, just nice to be spending time with family. Like I said to Eric this morning, there's some people that don't wake up, some people don't even have a home. Other people wake up, they might have a home, they don't have a meal, they don't have heat. So, it's one thing I try to instill in him, and just be aware of every day myself too. Be very thankful for what you have, and I'm very, very thankful for what I have. I woke up this morning and just, before even, well, actually, he woke us up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I was so excited. I don't even care what time it was. I woke up with my dog in my bed, right? And then I just like shake Treble for a minute and like, Treble, wake up, it's Christmas. And then she just looks at me with this just like she's just looking into the abyss, kind of like that Fantastic Mr. Fox thing, right?
Yeah.
With the little eyes.
Yeah.
And she's just staring at me, and then I just get up and she's still staring at that certain spot I was looking at her at. And then like I say Treble again, and then she just jumps off. And then I just get out and I sneak around the corridor or hall. I just come to wake up you guys, and it was like, Dad, it's Christmas. Wake up. And then I just rushed down the stairs, and I was like shaking, and I was like so excited.
There's no sign of daylight at this point at all whatsoever. I'm thinking it's 3 o'clock in the morning, Yeah. But it's worth it. You get downstairs, and he was happy, and that's what's making kids happy is a very wonderful thing. He enjoyed it, we enjoyed it, and Sandra had a few gifts that I gave her, and unfortunately mine weren't. I have one gift here, and there's one coming. Something that got delayed at the border. She says it's coming, and unfortunately it was ordered through the States, and customs at Christmas time can be horrible. So there's something coming for me via the border. It's there right now, but it's something I debuted on a show a couple days ago. This is something I got, Sandra got me, which is going to be mainly used as from NAMM. As you can see, Eric and I each have different microphones here. This one here is, Sandra got me this. It's the EV Electro Voice RE50B. And it's really funny. I know a lot about microphones, but I didn't know a lot about the terminology ENG on the end of a mic. And I was like, what is ENG? Is that like English version and something else or something? And obviously with my stupidity, but what it is electronic news gathering. So whenever you see somebody interviewing someone, this is a type microphone. This is pretty much the industry standard. So we got this to use for NAMM. As you can see, actually, I guess you can't see my camera rig. It's off to my other side behind me. There you can. Now you can see it behind me, just over my shoulder. So that's the camera rig I'm bringing to NAMM, and this will be running to my multi-track recorder here as well. And we've got one of those triangular mic flags that go around it, like you'd see with CNN or whatever the news agency is. And we've got EVH gear discussion on that, which is going to be pretty cool. So that's from Sandra Lee, and I've also got something coming from her that's at the border. So we'll wait for that soon. But you know what? Just waking up with family and and heating your home, and you're very fortunate. So
hey Dad, you never know, it could be like a bar stool or something.
Yeah, you never know. It could be.
Know.
You never know what it is. Yeah, I have no idea what it is, and that's what's nice. It's nice to be surprised. So we thought we'd just come to you and just do a little bit of a Merry Christmas to you today. Nothing really, like our shows are done now. Our shows are done until January of 2017. We had a fun show the other night with Ian Thornley and Chuck Daly, and that was a wrap, for the year. We may have some surprises coming. We who knows what. We'll try to keep you in the loop on that one. But what you got?
So this is something I wanted to announce. This might happen or might not. You guys can decide if you want, but I think we're still gonna do it anyways,
What's
right?
that?
You probably know because I was talking to this, talking to you about this after a show you did with Ian.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened is we were talking about this, and I thought we could do something every Thursday. We're just sitting in here and just goofing around with our gear.
Yeah.
Well, mostly his gear. And I thought we could create a little series out of this that could go live on Facebook every Thursday, unless we're not busy or absent or sick. Absent.
Absent.
This is obviously school.
Yeah.
So we're thinking of doing the studio goofs.
Studio goofs. Yeah, I like that.
And what we do is we just mess around in here. He'll play with his not brown guitar, his black and purple guitar. And I was thinking we could I could use my purple guitar, but then I realized I was gonna get a SG.
I think
Christmas.
I think the SG needs to be broken in a little bit.
What?
It needs to be broke in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got to play it and yeah.
I thought you said you mean like broken.
No, not broken.
So we're gonna, me and him are gonna use our guitars, our favorite guitars, basically,
Mm-hmm.
and our first list.
Speaking of that guitar too, I got to get in touch with Rob over at Tessie Switch. Rob, if you happen to see this video later on, I'll message you as well too. Maybe you can recommend a kill switch that we can put in the SG. Being a narrow body, I'm not sure how that works. I don't think we've ever discussed that with you before, so I'm going to get him a kill switch for that thing. He wanted to get one, the cheaper model that was below this model, and it had a kill switch built into it. But I mean, I didn't want to get him the cheaper.
Special.
Yeah, the SG Special. I didn't want to get him the cheaper one just because it had the kill switch. I'd rather get a much better playing guitar, crafted guitar, and then put a kill switch in it. So we'll get you one from Rob if that can accommodate it. So we'll be in touch.
And for now, I mean, there's like 4 knobs on there, right? And when Eddie did this, I think it was You Really Got Me.
Mm-hmm.
He did not use a kill switch for that one part. I think he used the 4 tone knobs.
Well, no, the 2-tone, 2 volume. He would turn the neck pickup volume off.
There's like 4 knobs still.
Yeah, 2 volume,
And
2-tone.
and there's 2 volumes and 2 tones, just like mine. And then what he'd do is he'd take the whatever that thing is called, what
The
is
pickup
it?
selector.
The pickup selector, and he would just flick it like around and around and around. And that's what I've been doing now since I don't have a kill switch, but we're possibly going to install one in there.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, very cool, because it can take a lot of wear and tear on that toggle switch. Like those toggle switches are only used, meant to select pickup selectors. It's not meant to have a lot of abuse. So by putting in a kill switch, it'll save the life of that toggle. We have another person jumping in on the chat on the side there. Brick Breaker says ho ho ho.
Ho 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 to you too. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, nice to have everyone join. I hope everyone's planning on having a nice meal with your families today. I know in some time zones it's only early afternoon. For us, it's just past the 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here, Mark. I know Charlie is he was tuning in from England there, and he's about 6 hours ahead of us. And he was kind enough to let us play his Jingle Bells ahead of the broadcast today. Yeah, what's up?
Just like you said before, like everyone's gonna have a nice meal and all that. Even for people who are maybe like Jewish and celebrate Hanukkah and all that, just imagine like it's Christmas for everybody. So maybe just still have a nice meal.
I'm sure they will.
A nice feast.
Yes,
Thanksgiving dinner.
Exactly. So, buddy, I don't think we have much else on the agenda here. Actually, there's nothing on the agenda, but this is a free-for-all. But Brick Breaker's also saying, just got the crop circles for 480 new. Plays fantastic. Will a brass block help? Yes. I believe in that one. Adam Reaver will correct me on this one, but I think in that one it'll take a 37 millimeter L block. What I'd recommend for that guitar, especially because of the price you got it at, I mean, that is a phenomenal price. There's several things I recommend for you to get the guitar. The brass block is going to make the first noticeable improvement on the guitar, but I also suggest the titanium string lock block inserts. So that a set of those. And that is the next noticeable thing that's going to help you in tone. And then the rest of it is not necessarily a tonal increase, but is more of a let's preserve the life of the hardware of the guitar. So get the stainless steel saddle mounts, the stainless steel screws, and also the stainless steel nut clamp screws. So in all, it's not a very expensive price, and what you pay for that guitar, you're still going to be way under probably $650 by the time it's all said and done, and you're going to have a $1,500 guitar, what it's really compared to. So I recommend that for sure. So fu-tone.com, and hopefully that helps you there, Brick Breaker, with the upgrade on that. So yeah, the FU tone is pretty cool stuff. We still got to do your purple one as well too. Yeah, yeah. We got to put the brass block in there, and everybody knows that. It's heavy as it is for you, though. It's a heavy guitar, but that's nice about your SG.
It's to be honest, wait, can you even put a brass block in an SG?
No, because there's no tremolo. No,
yeah, that
no,
makes sense.
You can't on that one.
But
Adam is in the works of doing some hardtail stuff too. He was saying too. He's got some products. I'm not even sure what they are yet, but he's got some things in the works that are coming for hardtail, I think. So that's gonna be pretty cool.
I love. There's one thing I want to say about the SG.
Mm-hmm.
I love the SG because, to be honest, it's light as a pillow.
It is light, yeah. It's nice.
It's extremely light because when I went to the music store, there was so many things there. There's like grand pianos, grand piano there, pianos, slides, all that. Mm-hmm. Mostly, I kind of like what I said before. What Mom said that I said that like NAMM is like Dad's Toys R Us. Mm-hmm. Basically, that's half of what you'd say. Like that's still kind of your Toys R Us because it's like a music store. Right?
That's right.
It's filled with guitars. And then like I was showing you one night about I was like I saw this red guitar. I don't know what it's called, and I just searched up red guitar in Chrome, right? And that's like. You'd find that easily because like that's like a popular guitar model.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Angus Young plays it, and well, he plays more of a Gibson than an Epiphone, but
same style, though, right?
Yeah, same style, same style. And so I was searching up red guitar, and then I came across the Epiphone, or it was a Gibson, right? Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, that's similar to this other brand called Epiphone, which is a family of Gibson and other guitar models. Mm-hmm. We went. You said that there was another one. I'm like, okay, cool. And you're like, it's for a cheaper price. And I'm like, okay, that's still cool. It's kind of like a Squire type thing.
A Fender, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more affordable version.
Yeah. Which is it's like basically you'd say it's like Ray-Bans from China. They're similar, just a little cheaper.
Yeah, you could look at it like that a little bit.
Yeah, because like comparing to like $190 to $30.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of the same comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is you said that you went to Frank's, right? Mm-hmm. And you saw the Epiphone there. You showed me a few cheap ones. The cheap ones I hated.
Mm-hmm. Extremely cheap ones.
Because they don't. They're so bright, and they have no pick guard on them.
Yeah, bolt-on neck too, which is not the best in that case.
But that right there is a Pro, so that just makes everything like way different. But you got me the Pro, right? But I saw like a few Gibsons, and I saw a Epiphone SG. I think it was a G400. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that's right. Something like that.
It was a G400, I think. If they make them all like that.
I'm pretty sure.
And yeah.
SG400.
And then
like that,
then you got a Pro for a different one, which was a Pro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we left off from.
Yeah, got that. He's got the katana, so he's enjoying that.
And Mystery
Music.
Mystery Music says, "Sup guys? Nothing much. How about you? You smell up dog?"
And Brick Breaker says, "Love your show. Very professional and great info." There's the next Eddie. That's right. Everything you see here is his. It's just I'm just using it for now, and it's going to be all his investment, and it's going to be his collection. And in the distant future. Hopefully, I'm here for a little bit longer, but when I'm not, it's all his.
Stay here forever.
Yeah, don't be putting any poison in my coffee or something like that. I want to live a little bit longer.
You mean food poisoning?
Yeah, don't do that. You can have this stuff eventually, but I want to die an old man before you get it.
I don't want you to die.
We got some time, I'm sure. I don't think there's anything else really to mention here. I'm going to let everyone go. This is a very special day to be with your families. We just thought we'd take a few minutes, which has probably turned into about 20 minutes or 25 minutes, whatever. Just say Merry Christmas to everybody, and it's nice to have Junior pop on the show here. So anything you want to say before we head out and let everyone enjoy their Christmas?
Merry Christmas to everybody. For any holiday you celebrate. To Mark Kazansky, Happy Hanukkah. And some other folks, right?
Exactly, and we will wish you a Happy New Year as well, too, in case little Eric and I don't jump on here. Exactly, and I guess we'll want to let him go. We'll turn it back over to Charlie and then play Jingle Bells one last time.
Yep, and also, past me, what is your name and what are you playing?
Where's that? Say that?
What?
Oh, you're talking about the credits. The outro credits, yeah. Before we go, we have to just recognize one other person or two. Christian Hernandez says, awesome show, dudes. Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you too, man.
Thank you very much, Christian. Yeah, we're going to jump over to the outro credits. Christian, unfortunately, we're going to be jumping out here. We want to let you get back with your family. And Quentin James just popped in and said, Junior rocks. Yes, he does. He's
Thank you so much. I know I do. Tell me something I don't know.
Oh, listen to you.
Oh!
Okay. That's going to be used against us, I'm sure, in another video or a meme somewhere. But that's all good. Brick Breaker says, thanks and peace. And Mr. Music says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate it. I'm going to spend some time with Sandra Lee out in the kitchen there, see if there's anything I can help her with the meal. And enjoy the rest of the day. We're going to watch, what is that, Wisers? I think the Wisers.
I don't know
something
what
like
it
that.
is.
It's a movie that she really wants to watch, a Christmas show. So we're going to watch that one right shortly here as well, too. And really appreciate your time, folks. And Merry Christmas once again. Happy New Year. And Mark and I will be back sooner than you know it. And I'll turn it over to our outro credits, which is actually this little man when he's a lot younger. In the past. So what is your name? And what are you playing? Thank you, everyone. Merry Christmas.
My name is Eric, and I'm playing looking guitar.
Video production services provided by Design 39 Media. Visit design39media.com for all your website, photography, and video production needs.